Hello, my name is Garx82, and welcome back to our FTB Interactions series. I'm just down in our manganese vein, I think it's called. There isn't actually any like manganese ore, but this is what we get from it. And I think, did I find, I haven't, winged everlasting. Oh, I did get all. Yeah, I don't remember. Oh, there's no rewards, that's why I didn't see it. I was like, maybe I'm missing one of the things. So yeah, there's no manganese ore, but it's called a manganese vein. And it does say it's exceedingly rare, and I found one like not even that far from the base. I could have sworn I saw a bunch of winged everlasting when I was searching for garlic mustard, because for the tin. But yeah, I feel like tin was way more rare than that. But maybe I was just, it's been a long time, I don't quite remember. But yeah, so I was just kind of clearing out the vein, and I actually thought it's kind of cool to actually see what the veins are. Now, I wasn't entirely sure, but I did hear, or read, I can't remember, that the veins are actually more like spherical, I think. And you can actually see, the way I've kind of cleared out the top two layers, that it actually kind of goes in a circle. As we can see, it kind of goes around like that, and then yeah, because like this is out here, but there's nothing over there kind of thing. So yeah, that is a bit different. And as we can see, there's nothing over here. Yep. I'm just gonna finish clearing that out though, because I like nice even rooms. I know that's kind of sticking out a bit, but yeah, I just thought I would show that. It is pretty cool. Now, is it? It is nighttime, or it's daytime. Yeah. So there's like the way see, look at all the winged everlasting. I don't know. It just seemed a bit weird that they said it was rare. It didn't feel rare, but yeah. Now that I got a whole bunch of this stuff, let us meet back in the base. Yeah, we'll continue. Okay, we are back. And oh, I should turn that off. I don't like the yellow. Eventually I'm gonna replace the glass with a better glass. Maybe isn't there one that like emits light that maybe would deal with that? I don't know. I'll have to look into that, but yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that right this second. Now for manganese, I don't even know if there's an actual. I was just noticing we we completed the MV, but we didn't complete the LV. I never held annealed copper ingots. Alright. Sorry, I totally, little distraction there, but I was like, how have we never held? I guess because we got a whole bunch from. We got a whole bunch of annealed wire from that quest. Didn't we get like a stack? Yeah, there we go. We got like a stack of this stuff, so maybe that's what. Or no, that's right. We got 32 annealed wires. That's what it was, times 4. So I've never needed to actually make annealed copper wire. Now I guess we'll just, yeah, because you get 2, and then you get 4, so you actually get 8 annealed copper wire from that. I figured I'll just turn that in, and then we could, of course, this chest is full. This is just my like insanely full garbage chest. String doesn't really need to be in there. I'm not using string for the components anymore. So we got this stuff. Now we need manganese. Basically, we're working towards. That's one I didn't want to. Right, I didn't want to complete those. That's right. We're working towards stainless steel. Now, I don't remember seeing anything with like manganese, so I think we can. I'm just curious. All right, you do get. We can. Let's at least process it a little bit. I'm not going to do all of this. Let's just pick like We'll do pyrolysites because I believe 3 in an electrolyzer gets us manganese, if I remember. Yeah, 3 pyrolysites gets us 1 manganese. Spessartane also gets us manganese, but you need 20 of that. And tantalite, tantalum, well, I don't know what uses of tantalum in this pack, but I remember that being useful. But this one seems to be the easiest, so yeah, I guess we'll just not the autoclave. I always do that. It's the bath. It's because they both have liquid starlight in them. Should throw a couple more in there. I should just fill this up completely, but I never know if, like, I might need to pull this out and use, because paper, you can do it in paper in a chemical bath. You know, sawdust with water gets you paper. So I don't want to, like, fill this up 64 buckets. But, you know what? I think I'm like, I should get more batteries. Let's, impure dust in there. Yeah, let's do that. If I can speed that up a little bit. All right, there we go. And then we put this through. This goes in this one. We just did this, so I'm not great at this yet. Yeah, it goes in there. We have plenty of essence. I think I can actually just, why don't we pull out quite a bit. Wish that was faster. I know you can, I think you can speed up the transfer rate with, what is it, like diffusion runes? I can't remember which rune it is, but yeah, I figure let's, man, that is like, that is pretty slow, isn't it? Yeah, it won't let us do it any faster. I mean, we could do this to make it go faster, but... Did that... That was a bit weird. I don't remember it going that fast. Did it really go that fast? Wait, I feel like something's not... Oh! I see what I was doing. When it put it in here, it was filling it up with the life essence. That's... Oh, it pulled the... That's what it did. It pulled the bucket in. Yeah. It was pulling the bucket in. An empty bucket, and then it was filling it with that. That was kind of funny. But, yeah, because I was like, I don't remember that going that fast. But anyway, we'll just... Now, while I'm... Actually, I'm going to throw this in here. I want to... Let's... What does it do with the tick accelerating? I'm actually kind of curious. Is that like affected? Right. So it goes fast at first because that's the internal buffer, but when it drains that, it's only draining from the actual altar, and it slows down. So like if we do that, it definitely is affected by that. Look at that. All right, that's cool. What about like if we do this? Actually, I don't know which one's doing it. I should have waited for that to go off, but... Like, is this a ticking thing? Maybe it is a ticking thing. I actually don't know. Although I just drained out the thing. Alright, well, we'll test that again, which one, if doing one or the other is faster. But, yeah, so there is that. And then we will... Was it smelting? We smelt it, right? I think at this point. I was looking up the next part, which is the octuple. I don't remember what the actual thing is, and I can never remember which one it's under. Is it there? Yes. Iron crystal. So this actually needs to go in a plasma arc furnace, and it needs HV. So even if we could get blazing pyrotherium at this point, we're not quite ready for that. Plasma arc furnace is similar to the regular furnace, arc furnace, but instead of oxygen, it uses plasma. But as we can see, there is a added recipe that just uses blazing pyrotheum. But plasma arc furnace, HV, does require EV tier circuits. I believe we can make those, right? I think, but yeah, obviously we need stainless stuff, but that's what we're working towards. So yeah. Here we go. All right, so there is that, and there we go with that. We'll process that down. We'll get our manganese. Then we need chrome. Do we have chrome? That's copper nickel. Yes, we do have chrome. I couldn't remember if I had... Yes, we were processing, I believe, ruby. I think that's how we got this chrome, if I remember correctly. Also, I need a packager. It's time to finally get a packager, so I can just throw all these tiny dusts in a packager and it'll do it for me, instead of manually doing that. For a second, I thought that was manganese. I was like, when did we get manganese? So, where is... I need to get all this stuff taken care of as well. So, crushed pyrolite, lucite. Is there any use to, like, wash it? We do get manganese from it that way. We also get manganese if we do it that way. We can also get more manganese if we pulverize that. But we'll need to get a better macerator. So I think I may just do... Yeah, we'll throw it in there, I think. I don't know if that's actually the best way to do that. A lot of these have different kind of best ways to do it. Like, wash it to get purified. Yeah, that's actually the best way to do it. Oh, stop. We actually get, if you saw that, we actually get... if you ore wash it, you get manganese, and then if you put the purified through, you also get manganese, and then if you pulverize it down, you also get manganese, and then you can electrolyze that. So you get tons and tons of manganese dust from the pyrolusite. So that is pretty cool. So yeah, let me process this down. Let me get the rest of our stainless steel. The stainless steel hasn't been changed, has it? No, iron dust, manganese, nickel, chrome. That is the regular old recipe. I don't think we'll do, well, sure, why not? Should we just do like a whole ton of it? I don't have a ton of iron. I think it needs to be processed. Yeah, it needs to be processed as well. So much processing I need to do. Iron we can just throw in there because I don't really need to process this fully. We do get nickel, but we get... I have a ton of nickel, so I don't really need to worry about that. We'll just do it in there. Yeah, so let me continue processing this. I'll do, you know, I'll throw this in there. We'll get our manganese. I'll throw it in our thing over here. And we'll come back. And there we go. Got a surprisingly large amount of manganese out of that. But I think I'm just going to do... Since I got 16 chrome, let's just turn it all into stainless steel. We're going to need it at some point anyway. So, yeah. Now, we can actually do this in a mixer with Invar. Or we could just do it this way. I believe they use the exact same... Yeah, 3 Invar is 2 iron and 1 nickel. So... 6 iron, 1 nickel, 1 manganese. Yeah, it's exactly the same ratio. You don't get anything better doing it that way. So yeah, we'll just do that. And there we go. There is quite a bit of stainless steel. Now, stainless steel probably, if I'm remembering correctly, needs a... Oh, we can actually do it in MV. I thought that needed HV. Actually surprises me. I thought I was going to have to... I was like, yeah, that was weird. Something that... I don't know what happened there, but that was weird. Yeah, we'll just throw that in there. We're just about losing power, but we're working on that. Maybe, you know what? I'm gonna do... I don't know. Sure, why not? We'll do that much. Until I get a little bit improved here. And then we'll just throw all the rest in to smelt up. But that's going to take a little bit of time, as we can see. I could... No, we can't do that yet. I was just thinking, I'm like, we could throw... Well, we could. If I wanted to speed it up, I could throw another MV dynamo. But I feel like we're going to be upgrading... Are we going to be upgrading? I actually don't know. When do we... Yeah, we might be upgrading sooner than later. Replacing this with a HV battery buffer. Although HV batteries do require quite a bit of a lithium. Is it 32? Or lithium, sodium? Oh, it's only 16. Well, not only. That's quite a bit, actually. We do have some lithium that we are getting from something. Clay dust, that's what it was. Yeah, I'm just thinking how I want it. Like, would I want to do lithium? Do I want to... Sodium's probably easier. It's much easier to get sodium. Lazurite, salt, sodalite. Yeah, it is a bit easier. But is that done yet? This is quite slow. Yeah, there we go. One stainless steel ingot. Maybe it'll give us some... No, it won't. I got to craft up an HV machine. It does give us some manganese and some fried chicken, though. Yeah, so as usual, HV machine casing. We're going to need 8 stainless steel. Stainless is the material for HV. I do like how this kind of shows the different tiers, sort of. I'm really not a fan of this quest book in general. I think it is very confusing for someone that doesn't know. It's confusing for me, and I know Gregtech. But, like, here's LV. It should be lined up with... Steel should be lined up with this. And then, like, this is MV, so why isn't aluminum here? You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It just seems... this needs to be moved up or something. Yeah, this should be up higher. This whole, like, kind of thing. Because this is LV, this is MV, this is HV. So, but anyway, so yeah, the HV tier is stainless steel, and we can see the different kind of materials is what each tier. So that's titanium, tungsten steel. I think that's chrome, actually. Yeah, so I need to smelt this up. What is the gold cable? Yeah, not a problem. I have a decent amount of gold. We really have no problems with... or very little problems with... Actually, do we want... Okay, I'm not going to make... Let's just do... I don't know how many... like, is automation going to be an HV? I don't know. I don't know what tier I'm going to do all my automation at. Sometimes I do IV. I've done EV in the past. I've done HV. Oh, which thing we're going to choose. But let's make some... that. Luckily... rubber on the wires is just an LV recipe. I think even the highest tier just do that. Now, what is the lossless? As we progress, signalum is lossless for HV. As we progress, lossless cables matter less and less. Because we get bigger and bigger, we transport more and more. So, yeah. Losing one amp, if you only have 8 volts going through there, that is pretty devastating. But losing 1 amp if you have, you know, 512, not so bad. I don't know. I may just continue doing the lossless cables. Just, you know, gives us something kind of different to do. Signalum, nitrogen gets us, or not that. This is, what was it? Copper, sterling silver, and destabilized redstone gets you signalum. It's a little more complicated, but it's not that bad. But Yeah, so let me cut here. I'm gonna do I think I want to do, yeah, I am gonna do that. I'm gonna finally get a turbo steam thing. So for that, we're gonna need HV circuit. And right, do we have plastic? We do have plastic. All right, I couldn't remember if we'd gotten that circuit board yet. Do I have any? I don't think I have any. Man, I need to get organized. And on today's episode, we talk about me needing to get organized, and I don't do any organization. And we're back. I'm almost ready here to craft this up. So there is our stainless. I definitely think I want to upgrade our blast furnace as soon as possible, because man, is that slow. But there we go. There is a bunch of different things. We got some fried chicken to celebrate. And there we go. There is another thing. Good electronic circuits. That is pretty cool. 4 of those. I will take those. At HV, you can now smelt 80% of all metals and have access to a wide variety of magic and tech materials. Your options really open up. Focus on automation, stainless steel, Teflon, and getting space. Yeah, that's kind of what we're basically working on anyway. But we need one new kind of thing here, and that is ferrite. Ferrite iron, or I can't remember what the name of it is, but yeah, it's 4 iron, 1 zinc, 4 nickel, and we get that. Now I can throw this in our blast furnace. Yeah, these have started filling back up again. They were drained pretty well from all that melting. Fortunately, again, quite slow. So I am looking forward to upgrading this. But basically we need this for zinc, nickel, zinc, ferrite ingot, and then we turn that into these bolts, and the bolts will get us small coils. The small coils are used for the processor assembly. We need them right here. And you can either use steel or nickel ferrite bolt, and as we can see, steel gets you 2 and nickel ferrite gets you 4. Now you can use fine annealed copper or regular copper. Doesn't seem to be any better. I think it should be 1 and 2, maybe 4 and 8. I think should be a bit. There should be an incentive to use annealed copper, but it doesn't need us to use it. Well, maybe I'll use it just to get rid of this one little. Maybe I'll do that, because just having 2 little things there is kind of annoying. But yeah, there we go. There is that. We can get bolts out of it. I did way more than I'm gonna need at the moment, but you go through tons of these coils and stuff over a playthrough, so I just figured, why not just go crazy and smelt up a bunch. What did I have, 27 or something like that? Yeah, some crazy amount. 28, 24, I don't remember. Also, instead of organized, I just upgraded the chest so I could throw more junk in it. But yeah, so I need 16 of these. So I guess I'm just gonna do what we need for the moment. I can do math. I mean, 8 times 3, pretty difficult. All right, so I'm just throwing it in here to keep organized for that. So basically the last thing we need is the capacitors, which I should have over here. And yep, there's that. All right, cool. So that is those circuits. Like I said, I just did them in there so I could keep organized. Also, we need soldering alloy. I think there's actually some in here already. That's enough for 2. I need 4 more, I think. No, that's enough. It's enough because soldering uses less. Oh, why don't we go ahead and throw those in? Actually, yeah, that can be done in MV, right? Yeah. All right, I just mixed everything together. There we go. All right, so that is working. And what good electronic circuits? Why those? I'm not using these anymore. I guess there are some uses for it. We'll use them up, but Yeah, we're using integrated processors now because we can use these to get these. You can only use these to get those. So yeah, these are kind of useless at the moment. But all right, I just need to finish this up. Right, so the last bit is these motors, and I think, what was it, like, it's 8 ingots. Now I think it's 8 ingots per motor, right? So 4, that's 2 ingots, yeah, 8. 8 total. Now there's the stainless steel. That is, was looking at that I hope is, yeah, magnetic steel. I wasn't sure if that was like neodymium, because at some point they get upgraded to a magnetic. No, I have it right there. Is this? We'll throw it in the polarizer. Nice. That, and that. All right, cool. That should be everything for 2 of those at least. And we should get a quest thing. No? No. There's a whole bunch. I need to do all the other different... That's right. I need to do all the different... Oh, I need 40 of those. Oh, yeah. That is so many. And look, I have 23 motors just sitting here. What a waste. I don't like quests like that. I know it's to craft in bulk, but... Hey, look, I crafted in bulk. Yay me. Alright, so the last thing we need is the... that. Isn't that like... I thought that would have been... Nope, we need 16. Oh, boy. But I'm not going to wait to craft up 6. Alright, what did I do wrong? No, not steel! I did the wrong thing! No! It was supposed to be stainless steel. Alright, we can get their steel back at least. That's the awesome thing about this arc furnace that isn't doing what I thought it was going to do. Oh, it needs to be MV. Oh well. Well, we maybe use those steel pipes. No, we probably won't. I'm thinking about it. Because we're not really doing MV machines anymore. Well, maybe. I think the steel pipes are used in the pumps, aren't they? Yeah, electric pumps. I don't know if we're going to be crafting those anymore. But, alright, so stainless steel pipes, which that is the HV material, so yeah, that makes it. Alright, so there is the turbo steam turbine. Turbo steam turbine. Sounds kind of funny. But, yeah. Also, I noticed this gives steel plates. This one gives MV. This gives, like, aluminum. This one gives titanium. This one just gives manganese. Shouldn't that give stainless steel ingots? Like, you use manganese to get stainless steel, but everything else is like tungsten steel, you get tungsten, chrome, I don't know. Just a random observation. But in order for me to use this, without having to upgrade this, I'm gonna grab I think a transformer. We'll transform it down. And yeah, HV to that. These things are really easy to craft because it actually uses a lower tier things. Although I don't have any MV hulls, I do have enough. Nice. Do I have enough copper wire? No, I don't have enough copper wire. I do. Just enough. The machine casing, the machine hull, copper, gold. There is that. Now, I think the easiest way for me to do this is actually adjust this. I'm going to move the output up, I think. Now, I actually don't know. I don't think I can break this while this is on. This doesn't... Is that... No. Does not turn off. I'm trying to... I couldn't remember if that... I don't want to, like, blow up my base. Let's back up. Start. I just want to make sure if I break one of these things, it doesn't like blow up my base if it's not turned off. So, man, I'm like nervous here. Kaboom. No. All right. We do lose the heat and stuff, but is that, do I want it? Yes, I guess we'll do. What we're gonna do is break all this. That should drain out. That drained out pretty quick. And if we remember from these transformers, it needs to go straight through. So that is the input, output. There's no other way to do that. So if I want to do it this way, nope. I want to do it that way. So HV on the top goes in, MV, 4 amps of MV out. And then, yeah, we'll do output hatch there. That's, yeah, the cool thing about that is you can put this output hatch, the steam, anywhere you want. I think you can go on any of them. But I guess we'll do like that. Nice. And then since we do have some signalum, I don't remember why we crafted up signalum, but apparently we did at some point. Why don't we just go ahead and get some signalum wires. Chemical reactor right there. Yeah, and there is that. We'll get a quest, I believe, for that. I don't think there's a specific amount we need. No. There is a quest for that. Do we get anything? We just get more signalum, which is pretty cool. And we'll do this. Nice. So now we're going to be outputting HV into our transformer. It gets transformed down into 4 amps. And the cool thing is actually it's going to fill up all 4 batteries at once. So that is the cool thing with doing a transformer. Just the way the battery buffers in Gregtech Community Edition work. If I'm only inputting 1 amp, it's only going to fill 1 battery. Gregtech New Horizons works a little bit differently. It fills up an internal buffer and then fills the batteries from that internal buffer, which I like much better than this implementation, but this is what it is. We are going to need to bump up the throttle, so we'll see. We need about 500 and something. So I believe we may be a bit short on steam with this, but we'll see. I think this runs 12 LV, which would be just, yeah, 1 HV is 16 LV. So I think we're going to be a little bit short, but we'll see when that gets sped up. But yeah, pretty cool. Finally got our power upgraded a bit, well, actually quite a bit. That's like 4, we're producing almost 4 amps of MV now. So that is pretty cool. And everything is still working pretty well, chugging along. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I do need a new spray can. I'll probably do yellow, I believe. I usually do yellow. Do I have any yellow? I don't have any. Oh, I do have 1 yellow. Is it a pulverizer? No. Oh, man. Oh, extractor. That's what it was. I was like, how is there no... I can remember where my extractor is. I do have an extractor, don't I? A fluid extractor. We have an extractor. Yeah, alright. I thought I was like going crazy here. Alright, but that anyway, that's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, we'll come back and, yeah, I don't know. We'll explore maybe the HVH a bit more. I haven't even thought about what I want to do next. So anyway, thanks for watching, and have a good one.